Oh, hi, Vaughn.
Hi, Peggy. How are you?
I'm good. How are things on your
They're going well, going very
blog?
well.
Good. They're talking snow, so we're all here grumbling about that, even though we haven't had anything bad all the way till December, but it's still like, oh my gosh. And, I was sitting here earlier, we're kind of reflecting on, oh my gosh, this year has just been so strange, and everybody says it, but in the past 9 months, with the uncertainties of COVID, I'm beginning to see a different pattern with people, and I can't quite put my name on it or call it, but people are different. Do you see that in the restaurant?
It's definitely been interesting. Social distancing and everything, but families are still coming in and enjoying their time together, and with the experience here at Barolo, and I'm sure other restaurants as well. It's definitely been interesting on our employees as well, but we're humans, we're resilient in that way, that we're able to
Yeah.
overcome a lot. So
Yeah. Well, one thing I've been really very pleased with is that people are still trying to find different ways to celebrate. I mean, we're still having birthdays. People are still, having babies, having anniversaries, and with Christmas coming up and Thanksgiving, all the different ways we're trying to celebrate or just because I miss seeing you. I got friends I haven't seen since March, and I just, have to reach out, constantly find ways to reach out to. So I noticed last time I was at your place, there was flowers on a table. Are you seeing something that happened, something different when you put flowers on a table, or?
well, actually, yeah, we started doing some date nights, and here at Barolo, it's definitely an experience in of itself. Our executive chef has described the food as regional and global. It's an amazing menu, which we can get to later on. But at date night, our idea was to have flowers on the table for guests when they come in, whether it be for an anniversary or maybe a proposal, or just thinking of you, just to elevate their experience, or surprise their day
Yeah.
even. We had one a couple weeks ago, and it was so fun to watch, actually. Watching from afar and watching how they're interacting, it was just, you could see it all over their faces how excited they were. So
Well, I commend you as a restaurant to pick up on those clues because, in the floral industry, they're doing studies all the time. And one of the studies they have shown
mm,
is that flowers on a table, in a restaurant on a table, always speak the professionalism and the excellence that the restaurant's trying to do. But they have also proven that flowers on the table, because they're there being sent by one of the couples or the person, in honor of the event, really just really do make it a super, super special process. So tell me
oh,
about date night. You mentioned it. I need to know more about that.
okay, so when somebody calls for a reservation and they have an anniversary planned or something, this is kind of all in the works here still, but we'd like to offer, a set price on different flower arrangements that we could have ready on the table for them when they get here for their reservation. That middle picture there, that's stunning. That was the date night that I was talking about. So if a guest calls and they have something special planned, then let us know, and we are more than happy to arrange one of your arrangements on our tables.
Well, it looks to me like with the lighting that was an evening date night. So can date nights be afternoon also?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Anytime we're open, we open at 11. We have happy hour from 3 to 5. That's a fun time to get together with friends, and if you're celebrating a birthday or something, come take advantage of that. Anytime, just let us know and we will do whatever we can for you.
I'm curious about that picture behind you, the one on the wall at the restaurant.
The
Is
one on
that,
the screen?
yeah, that's the line, is it not?
Oh, yes, that is. It's a hand-painted mural, actually. Mindy's Murals.
Hmm.
It's stunning. It's my favorite room in the restaurant.
Yeah, do you name your rooms? Is it called something special?
We call this one the mural room because of the phenomenal mural there.
Oh, okay. Good to know. Well, so back to the date night. When people call in to make a date night, do they pre-decide their menu, Or they just tell you a time, I'm going to show up at 10 o'clock or something, or?
They set their time that they would like to come in, and we put it in our reservation book. They get to order directly off of our menu. If they have any special needs, like of course we're social distancing, but if they want to be sat in a certain room, we're more than accommodating for that as well. Yeah.
Well, I got a picture on the screen of one of my favorite desserts at the restaurant, dried cherry and pecan bread stuffing. I can just feel it. Just, oh my gosh, it's so delicious with that little gooey sauce on the top of it. And a very special, I've never tried the other desserts because I'm just so hooked on that dried cherry dessert. But so when
That
I think
brown sugar pie does
oh
to me
gosh,
what
brown sugar
that bread
pie.
pudding does to you. Oh my gosh. So I tried making it for Thanksgiving. Um, there's a reason I work in the front of house and not in the kitchen, because it was nothing compared to what they do back there. But I attempted, so that's all that matters. It was made with love. It may not have tasted the same, but
Oh,
the
fun.
brown sugar pie is pretty spectacular.
Yeah. Well, I think we both agree that having flowers on the table, make it special, whether it's at the restaurant or of course at your house. But the thing that I always try to remind people is that you don't want something that's going to tower over. However, Martha Stewart does that, but really and realistically, you want something compact, and you have to be able to take it home, so it has to be portable, and you don't want to be carrying something big and trying to get in the car. So there's just a lot of different choices. But as they call you, I think you said as they call you, you are just going to say, for a date night, would you like to add? And then they got some price choices.
Yes. Yeah, so when they call, if they've seen this video or know that date night is an option, I hope that they say something, and if not, then we can offer that, hey, we do have this partnership with the Flower Nook if you would like to have something special on the table, because you're right, it does add, and you're so versed in the all the research behind it, but I know personally it totally adds so much to a table when I'm sitting there with people that I love, and there's flowers on the table and a candle on the table. It just adds so much more elegance to my experience as I'm dining.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
We were talking earlier about when we a long time ago got together and talked about doing this concept and, what would be a good price point. I said to you, and I kind of repeat that, there really is no right or wrong. You can do a single vase, a single $15 vase, or you can do the giant vase. You just got to think of the occasion, because if you're asking someone to marry you, you don't want that single little flower. You want to, like, oh my gosh, look at me, I am the man or the woman, for you, and the possibility. But there's just so many colors and choices, and we are so excited to work with you guys on making Salina have a place to go for a date night or date afternoon, or just making it a special occasion. So tell me, I know if you're like the Flower Nook, you've already got your head looking at what's going on in December. You got something special coming up soon, don't you?
We do, actually, the week of Christmas. So I'm a musician and with the symphony here, and so I reached out to a friend of mine, Denise Blim, and she's the concert master. So we're going to have her come join us for 2 hours on the Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday before Christmas, and she's going to play some Christmas tunes on the violin for us.
Oh, wow.
So live music is just hard to find right now, and musicians we're not playing as much, and I know my cat's kind of tired of me practicing for them, and it's different when you're playing for people, and so we're excited to offer this to the community of Salina as well. Denise is just fabulous, so we're so excited about it.
Yeah, and we're not too far away from New Year's. That will be different this year, and then really right around the corner is Valentine's Day, and that is the day of love, and everybody is going to be wanting to eat out and do something extra special, or pick up your food and go home and put it on the table. There's just so many things coming up that that we celebrate. So, well, the Flower Nook wants to say once again, we're happy you're on the block. The Flower Nook's been downtown for 39 years, so we're we're kind of old potato, and I wondered when you first opened up, I thought, oh my gosh, they're opening up, and then we got that darn COVID. But you've been very successful, and I know people have just been really excited about coming there. And a lot of it is the expertise and the professionalism. The staff treats you really, really well, and the food is excellent, absolutely excellent. Yeah. Well, I just heard a customer come in, so I probably should get off. And I know you got something to do there at the restaurant, so
Always.
it's good talking to you. You
Thank you so
have a
much,
good
Peggy.
day.
You as well.